Hello, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I've escaped. I've had a stressful week. You don't want to know really. But I've just had to have an escape to nature, so that's what I'm doing. And you'll be forgiven for thinking, if you look around here, that I'm in the Highlands of Scotland or somewhere. But I'm actually in County Durham, my home county. So I just needed to get out, you know. Sometimes you just need to get away from it all, into the wilderness. That's what this challenge is all about. So, let's see what we'll get to, eh? Come on. Yeah, so I just needed to escape a little bit, and thought I'd just go local and not have to drive far, so less than an hour's drive. I thought I'd head up to High Cup Nick, which I've been to many times before, and I love it. It's like my church, you know. Oh, hold on, gotta get across this water. Yeah, I've been to High Cup Nick a couple of times on the channel before, and the first time was at the very start, about 2.5 years ago. I came in the winter and it was lush, I loved it. And I was looking at it, I thought, when's the next? It can't be that long since I was here. It's actually 2 years ago, almost to the date, since I was up at High Cup Nick. 7th of June. And it's now the 10th of June, 2 years later. That was 2023. And so yeah, I thought it's a nice, you know, it's sort of a, like I say, less than an hour's drive. And I thought I'd go a different way. I normally do it from Cow Green Reservoir. It's about 6-7 miles in, about 7 miles. And I thought I'll do it from Langdon Beck, and I'll go up Caldwell Snout, because I haven't shown you, lovely people, Caldwell Snout waterfall. So this is a longer way, probably about 9 or 10 miles in. Don't know how long it'll take us. As long as it takes, whatever. It's summer, who cares? I'll get there when I get there. And yeah, you'll get to see Caldwell Snout. I've got to climb up by the side of it, so it's a bit of a different trek in. So I hope you enjoy it. And should be getting just round this bend about another 2 to 3 miles, and we'll hit that. Nice little red there, don't know if the camera caught it. So yeah, about 7 or 8 years ago, or probably longer actually, me and my wife and a little friend of ours were walking along there, and my wife slipped on the boulders and ended up in the River Tees. It was midwinter. She was absolutely knithered, soaked to the skin. We nearly lost her. You know, the river was in spate and it's quite scary. We had I took my clothes off. Kerry, our friend, took some of her clothes off, and we kind of swapped around to get my wife dry. And put some clothes on, we'll put some bread bags on her feet, got her boots back on. Just shows you how easy things can happen. But I managed to get by there okay, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind a cold dip today, but I must admit my wife wasn't into cold dipping, and especially not in the winter. So just shows you. Those cliffs behind me are called Falcon's Clint, and I've only ever seen a falcon once. They're so small compared to a normal, you know, compared to a buzzard, any of the normal sort of bird of prey, and they're so fast they're hard to see. But yeah, Falcon's Clint, and shortly we should just be around the corner here. We should get to Caldon Snout. Penine Weir's great because it's got these stepping stones and you get deck boards, but after it's rained they're not much use because they just flood the area. Thank God for Gore-Tex, yeah. So a couple of winters ago I camped just the other side of the river there, and it was kind of the end of the winter, it was into March, and I thought I'll be fine, and I had one of those Durston X-Mids tents, you know. Oh, I just arrived and a snowstorm came. I've just managed to get it up and get inside, and what a night. I don't recommend a Durston X-Mid in the winter, in the snow. I had the solid version, which is like a solid inner, which is supposed to be warmer, but it actually got down to -9 that night. I was so grateful I bought me the hot water bottle. Yeah, I did. I don't care what you call us, hot water bottles rule, I'm telling you. Oh, we're getting close, people. Bit of a scramble up here. Thankfully it's not too wet. What a great view. So it's a good while since I've hiked up that way, and I forgot just how dicey it is. I wouldn't want to fall, put it that way. So we're at the top now, and that's Cow Green Reservoir Dam, and of course the reservoir is beyond there. Whew. So now we're back on the Pennine Way and on our way to High Cup Nick. Yeah, they're like, you can't get past us unless you pay the fine. Eulers. It's the Eulers sheep. Actually, it's only the sheep that pay those Eulers fines, don't they? Let's just ignore them. Hi, girls. How are you doing? Whew. Must have had some rain here recently because it's boggy. And after a really dry spring, oh my god, I'm not used to this. But we did need it, didn't we? Or rather, the farmers did need it. Absolutely. It's been the best spring we've had since, I don't know, 2020 probably. Really good. I've got about 2 miles to go, I think. I can just see it in the distance there. I'll zoom in for you. Here it is. What a stunner. I never get sick of walking into High Cup Nick from this direction. It's just amazing. I love it. There's the Pennine Way marker there. You can tell by the wet patches, it's obviously had some rain lately. It's very boggy over there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. But it doesn't take away from the just the incredible scene in front of you. I never get tired of coming to this place. It's just so special, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. Love it. To me, it's England's Grand Canyon. So here we have the new poleless tent from Nature Hike. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah, poleless. It's a poleless structure, yeah. So you just lay it out, right, the footprint down, you peg it all out, put the fly sheet on top of that and peg that out, right? Right, hold on, bear with me. Yeah. Just put you there. Right. Can you see us? Yeah. And then what you do is, right, just slide in and get in. Yeah. Oh, there you go. New poleless tent. Who knew you could do this? Yeah. What a brilliant invention. Yeah. Forgot me poles. I forgot me poles. Schoolboy error or what? Oh man. Can't believe it. So yeah, you know, I've only used this tent, you know, on the one excursion, right, when I went to Scotland the other week, yeah, bikepacking. And to make it easier, so that like I can hang it on the handlebars, I put the tent on the handlebars and I put the pegs inside like the crossbar bag that was on my bike. And I brought it home and I just, you know, put it back in my bedroom and that was that. And then I've come out tonight with my super duper new rucksack, feeling really proud of myself with the lightweight rucksack. Got a nice meal there, everything. I've walked about 9.5 miles, something like that. And I'm on High Cup Nick. I've got my super duper tent. And where's the poles? So bugger is, you know, it's a blue sky. There's not much wind, it's really died down. It's not going to rain, is it? It's probably not going to get windy. And I'm sure, you know, I won't be infested with ticks. Oh, please. It's either that or walk back, you know. By the time I walk back, it'll be like 10 o'clock before I get back to the van. And I'll walk 90 miles and like, nah, this is an adventure. This is a new thing in camping. Poleless camping. Yay! Oh, let's go and put my dinner on. Right. That looks good, doesn't it? Beef, mince and veg. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Made this last October. So this is like 8 months old. Actually, almost to the day. 8 months old. Let's get it in the pan. This is the life. Beef stew. Can't beat it, can you? Well, you could. If you were sitting in a tent, you could beat it, couldn't you? But look, you know, it's a nice night. You know, so far. Drop us a line in the comments if you've ever done such a stupid thing as leave your poles at home. I can't be the only one, surely. I'm going into dinner. I'll get back to you. Oh, well, I can't just get some water. A natural spring. Can't beat it, can you? So it's filtered and boiled. Should be good enough for me. Ow. So as I was saying before, it's 2 years since I was here. It was the 7th of June 2023. And 7th of June is my grandma's birthday. Now, it sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it? But she died when I was like 15-year-old. And she was 76-year-old. So it's a very long time ago, you know. And yet every year when it's her birthday, I remember it. And I think, oh, how old would she be now? And I work it out. I've no idea why I do that. I don't know why. And like if she was alive today, she'd be like 120. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I don't know why I do that. Why do I do it? 120. Yeah. Happy birthday, Grandma. Happy 120th birthday. It's mental. I've no idea. Does anybody else do that? Yeah. Is it just me? What a special place this is, isn't it? I mean, it just is fantastic. You know, my view from here. I mean, look at that. You know, it's just stunning. So I'll have a walk across while I'm drinking my coffee. Yeah. I've got no tent to get into, so I might as well kill the time taking in the view across here. You can see the ground's really wet, isn't it? It's just all boggy. But tonight it's promising to be dry. I hope. You can't beat it. You just can't beat High Cup, Nick. It's just, like I said before, it's just kind of special. I'll leave you with some of this nice scenery, and then I'll go back and drink my coffee on top of my tent. So you're not even going to believe this. I'm back at the bivvy, the tent, and there's a bunch of people just turned up over there. There's about 4 people turned up. I don't know if you can see them. And I was just telling them what an idiot I was, leaving me poles, you know, on my bike. So I've come back to my bag, and I'm tucking in to get my sleeping bag out and make my bed up. And it's a new rucksack, this. I'm not used to it. And I'm like looking down for me gear, you know, for me thermarest and what have you. I think I'm going demented. I found me poles, so I did put them in after all. It's just, it must have been a last minute thing. I must have put them in. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I have actually, they weren't in with me tent. They were like separate. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. I haven't even had a drink. So I'm going to put my tent up. David, you get worse. See this? This is a happy face. This is a really happy face. I've got the kettle on. Go make myself another cup of warm up. And look, I've got a tent. I was just so happy to actually get in my tent. I would have been fine, wouldn't I, using it as a bivvy. Sure, I would have been fine, but yeah, it's nice to have a tent, a proper shelter. And I've got some company. I've got some neighbours down there actually. Young couple just turned up, and they've got a tent down there, right on the edge, which I wouldn't have chosen in case the wind gets up during the night. But yeah, they'll learn. So I'm gonna have this cuppa and just take in my view for the last few minutes, and then get to bed. I'll see you folks in the morning. All's well that ends well. Good night. Morning. So what a night. That was absolutely frozen. It was 3 degrees. 3. Just shows you when it's height, you know, you just can't predict it. 3 degrees, I was freezing. I had to put my coat on. It was after 1:30 before I got to sleep, because my neighbours were still chatting till that time, which is why I generally keep away from people. But I didn't have much choice last night, did I? And then I woke at 3:33, and then must have fallen asleep again.
and the sun woke us after 5. So I've just been lying there trying to get back to sleep. And I've got up like just before 7. And I've gone from 3 degrees in the tent to 20 degrees in the tent. And like absolutely sweating. Ridiculous. You know, put my coat on 1:30 in the morning to keep warm. And then I wake up stripping everything off. Crazy. Never mind. I'll have my coffee and we'll get on our way.
So I've got about 4 miles to go, and I'm gonna stick to this road back down just to make it a bit quicker. I've got to get back to some decorating. Such fun, eh? Such is life. That was quite a nice one, wasn't it? Apart from forgetting me poles, but I didn't really forget me poles. Just had a mental lapse, I think. You know, what do you expect at my age? Come on. So until the next time, I might get back on my bike next time. Anyway, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll find out. So I'll see you next time. You take care.